Also, somebody seems to be knocking on some door. I assume. Oh, he wants in, but I ain't gonna let him in. He's gonna let himself in, I guess. Alright, hey guys, Trick Story. So if you've noticed, if you're like one of my truly, long time fans, that I haven't posted a lot lately. That's because I've actually been busy. But now we're gonna play a really good game. So I'm actually gonna have to skip over Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 for now. Skip straight to Resident Evil Code Veronica. I will play the original Resident Evil 2 and 3 eventually, at some point. But for right now, we're just going to play Code Veronica because I cannot play 2 and 3 on a device that I can record on. So, alright. So, Code Veronica. Alright, so this is kind of like a sequel to, or it is the sequel to the original Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2. Doesn't really continue on from Resident Evil 3 that much, but yeah, so we're looking at the sequel to 1 and 2 here. So, new game.
Evil.
And if you notice, that is Wesker in the back. So we know we're going to see him again, huh? Alright, so here we go. Okay. The American
Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come.
Alright, so let's talk about Resident Evil 2. Which I will play on the channel 3 months later. Which, if you want to watch the games in order, then don't watch this one just yet when it releases. Because I will record Resident Evil 2 and 3. Just not right.
Your identification number is WKD4496. Welcome to your new home.
Welcome. Not very welcome.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
See that whole John Wick thing right there. Yeah. Whoa, boom, boom, boom. Drops him and picks it right back up.
Don't move.
Yeah, so we start off in prison like we're in some sort of like Elder Scrolls game or something. if I were equipped with a ladder, I could see outside. Alright. Alright, so I guess I will read also the playing manual. Alright, so that'll be the first thing we look at. Alright, so playing manual. Alright, check all items. When you obtain a new item, always remember to look at it with the check command on the status screen. Remember, it's always best to rotate the item so you can check it from different angles. Okay. Try to push objects. If you face an object, then press and hold up on the directional button. Sometimes you will be able to push it. You may find hidden rooms and items this way. We know that from the original Resident Evil. Use the quick turn. Really, we know the first one from the first Resident Evil 2 with the Doom books. Alright, use the quick turn. You can turn 180 degrees instantly by pressing the cancel button while holding the directional button down. This is a very effective move when you attack an enemy and then want to turn around and run. Use the map screen. When you are lost or unsure of what to do, check the map screen. You can easily tell where you've never been and can see which doors you have unlocked. Climb/descend. You can climb/descend some objects. To do this, face the object and then push the action button. Security boxes. The items you store in a security box in the prison area cannot be accessed through an item box. Make sure you move all important items from a security box before exiting a room. Alright. Anyway. So yeah, so we quit the lighter. Oh. I don't know why I treated him like a jump scare.
Perfect.
I don't know how that didn't crack because it's definitely glass, right? Or maybe it's plastic.
Get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. The troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
Alright. Now I won't worry about you, buddy. Alright, so basically, alright, there are hairs scattered here. Alright, so this picks up after, yeah, we'll take the handgun bullets, even though we don't got no handgun yet. Alright, also, these medicines on the ground. I don't think we can do anything with it. A hemostatic capsule is on the floor. It's empty. Yeah, we can't do anything with that. Alright, so yes, so this picks up from, well, with Claire's side of the story, which is the side of the story we're going to focus on first, I guess. Ooh, we got a combat knife. I might need that. I guess I'll go ahead and equip that crap, because we're probably going to need it. Alright, actually, no. I'm going to equip the lighter. Alright. Anyway, yeah, so it picks up from Claire's story at the end of Resident Evil 2. So she's still looking for Chris. She looks for him so far, she goes to Europe, and then she gets arrested. It's a list of prisoners. My name is at the end. WKD 4496, Claire Redfield. The escort's name is at the end of the document. Umbrella Medical Paris. 3rd Security Unit Leader, Rodrigo Juan Raval. That's Rodrigo. Okay. Nice to meet you, Rodrigo. Thank you for keeping me in prison for so long. Alright. Do we need anything in here? No. Oh, there are plants right there. Alright. Anyway. Can we talk to him? His eyes are closed. He's bleeding. I'll need hemostatic medicine. Okay. Alright, so we're looking for Chris, Claire's brother. And if you watch my Resident Evil 1 playthrough, then you know who Chris is. Alright. And yes, we're still in the Ink Ribbon era. So this game came out in 2000, so it came out 4 years after the original Resident Evil. So we're fast forwarding 4 years. You can save your progress with this using Ink Ribbon. So we are at like a different era of Resident Evil games. Really the first one of this new era. But yeah, as you can see all my old saves. Alright. Guess we'll start with this one. This is a very long game, so in my absence, I actually played through all of the original Resident Evil 2 4 times, all of the original Resident Evil 3, and then this game. So that's what I've been doing in the meantime. But I also moved into a new apartment, which is one reason I haven't been around. or been able to post. And also went to Disney for vacation, so. Alright, but anyway, we're walking out of the prison. Free, as a free woman. I guess it's going to take a second to think about it. Maybe we do want to stay in the damp prison, the deep, damp prison. Not really. We want to get out of here. Alright. And apparently, it is raining, so we got some atmosphere already. A truck used for transport, oil's leaking from the crashed wreck, a dead body, and a briefcase. Let me see inside. Alright. I don't think we have to do anything in that just yet. Oh no, what will we ever do? Alright, so we are going to equip the combat knife and get the heck out of here. Alright. Early, yeah, let's just run. Let's just run out of here. We can't really do anything right now, so we're just going to run out of there. We don't have a gun yet. The combat knife actually is kind of effective in this one though, compared to the combat knife in the other games. I do want to check something real quick. Alright. Yeah, compared to the combat knife in other versions, or in earlier Resident Evil games, this is a lot better. What a shot by Claire.
Wait, don't shoot.
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Sorry about that little misunderstanding.
Sorry.
But I thought you were another one of those
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
No, this is not Umbrella, this is Claire.
Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
Yeah.
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
Why is he tall like that? You only slow me down. Alright, so we got the handgun. So we do actually have some bullets, which we might actually be able to put a few more in there. Yep. Alright, so yeah, so we got the handgun. Alright, so we need to start finding a way out of this prison. This is the central gate of the prison. It's locked. A hawk's picture is carved into the hollow, so we can't do anything over there yet. Alright. But yeah, I will say that this is definitely the longest Resident Evil game I've played all the way through. Like I said, I've just played the first 4. So, the first 3 OG and then this one OGs and then this one. So, and this is definitely the longest. It's unlocked with a padlock. But I think that's also because really you don't have any reason to play through this one more than one time. Like, obviously, the first one you have a reason to play through it more than one time. The second one you have definitely a reason to play it more than one time. Oh no, they're getting pulled in. There's a big hole in the wire netting. There's a blood stain under the eaves. Well, duh. Alright, but, no. This is definitely the longest. It's been locked on the other side of the padlock. It can't be opened from this side. It's the longest, and I would also say probably the most difficult one. Which, if you watch my Resident Evil 1 playthrough with Chris, I had to go back because I got kind of like soft locked there. I had to go back to an earlier save. Yeah, that can happen in like in a very extreme case in this one. Actually, two very extreme cases. So we do have a plant over here. Alright, this game was originally on the PlayStation 2, whereas up to this point, the other ones were all on the PlayStation 1. The first three games were all on the PlayStation 1. This is a very loud game, I also realized that. Wow. Alright. Also, this is the first Resident Evil game to not take place in just one single residence. As throughout the story you'll go, I mean, you'll leave this place, I guess. You don't really go to that many different places, but you do go to more than just one residence. So, it should be considered two Resident Evil. Residents of Evil. Isn't that a YouTube channel name? Alright, anyway. Alright, let's keep on going down here. Bless me. Alright. Ooh, looks like we got a map. Take the prison map? Heck yeah. You're taking the prison map. Seems that someone didn't finish their soup. It's still a bit warm. Yeah, at this point I don't think they wanted. Nothing useful here. I didn't really, maybe I talked about it, I don't remember. It's been like a month since I did it. But in my Resident Evil series, I don't remember if I talked about it, but like this series is so influential. Like, it brought back, this toilet has some rather disgusting stains, the horrible smell lingers. But like, it's one of the reasons that zombies became like popular again. So, I mean, you can thank The Walking Dead, or you can thank this game, or not this game specifically, but this series for The Walking Dead's existence, you know? So. The squeaking is insane. Squeak, squeak, squeak. There's nothing up there? Alright, anyway. Alright, let's go over here. Yeah, so it still is the same like loading screen as from the first one, like with the doors. Prisoner's Diary, May 13th. This room stinks of death. Based upon the information I found, I believe that I'm far south of the equator. Lucky for me that Bob and the bunk below me is one of those interesting types of guys. Yay, Bob. May 16th. Today, Bob told some crazy story of why he was put in this place with me. Bob said that he used to be an attendant of the head of this place. This boss named Alfred supposedly placed him in here because of a tiny little mistake. What does that mean? What's going to happen to me? May 20th. Without warning, a group of military men took Bob to the building behind the guillotine stand. At midnight, I'll sneak out of here to see him. I've been hearing that anyone taken to that building never comes back. On top of that, there are these, really large plastic bags constantly being removed from that place. I better pray for Bob. May 21st. I was wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. What is going on in there? All I could hear was some insanely creepy laughter and the sound of Bob screaming. I don't know what to do. I can't stop thinking about it. Is that going to happen to me? I can't let it. I just can't. May 27th. Since my last entry, all of my fellow inmates have been taken to that building. I know that I am next. It's obvious that we were all here to be used as Alfred's guinea pigs. There's no way out. What am I going to do? Probably nothing, and you're probably going to die. But that's okay. Actually, it's not okay. This Alfred guy sounds like a butthole. And also somebody seems to be knocking on some door. I assume. Oh, He wants in, but I ain't gonna let him in. He's gonna let himself in, I guess. Oh, whoa. Whoa, where am I shooting? Ah, there's another one? Alright. Well, bad day to be a zombie. Oh, whoa, buddy. Alright, that's all of them. I assume because the music stopped being so stressed out, so tense. Alright, so there's a bathroom. Was there anything in the bathroom? Nice to know they use the bathroom. Or they used to, at least. I have a feeling. Probably don't use the bathrooms anymore. And that's okay. I won't judge. I'm not a zombie, you know, so I can't really judge them for that. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Some gunny guns. Take the M100P. Heck yeah. Wouldn't it technically be take the M100Ps? Because it's two of them? I don't know. Alright. Anyway, we got that. They appear to be toiletries. They've all been used and worn out. So I was making sure Mr. Rock was actually chewing on something he should be chewing on, and he was. So, alright. Anyway, let's get out of here. Is there anything else I needed? Probably not. Okay. Glad all these other guys decided to stay asleep and didn't cause any problems for them. That was so very considerate of them. Is he dead? No. Alright. I will say, I think this may also... Can I move this? I wonder... this is also the first Resident Evil game where I've actually, like, pointed down and shot. Like, maybe you could do that in the other ones, but I didn't think it worked that well in those ones, so... Yeah, I didn't really do it in those. But it actually works really well in this one, so I don't know if this is the first one you can do that in, where you can actually aim down and shoot them while they're on the ground crawling. Well, I mean, you could aim down, but, like, if you were shooting them on the ground, it wouldn't affect them. So, it's nice to know that it appears like you can do that in this game. So, but you can. It doesn't appear that way. You can't. You can do that. That sounds like a... Just wait. Like a... Where are they? Like a... Okay, never mind. I guess I didn't hear anything. Okay, that was odd. Ooh, because it sounded like some dogs, but I didn't see any. So, guess they weren't actually out there. Oh. Ooh, I'll also say that it doesn't... The switch controls the outdoor shutters. Push the switch. Sure. That appears to be locked. I must release the lock. A lot of people seem to love and hate this game. Like, it seems like very mixed reception for most people. It's completely nailed down. It's impossible to open it. Okay. But I can see why. I like this game though. It actually is probably... I'd say it probably might be my favorite one I played. I mean, the four that I played have all been really good, so... Release switch of the metal detector. The deactivation lamp is on.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Yeah, so you have to deposit all your stuff into the security box. You can't take it in there with you. What did I forget? Release switch of the metal detector. Operation lamp is on. I thought I got everything.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Oh, my lighter. My lighter. Yeah, you literally cannot take anything in here with you. Because apparently even first aid spray is metal, according to my solo playthrough of this game. Outside, there are monsters everywhere. Or not solo, but like, whenever I played this without recording. Alright. Anyway. An auto-duplicator. If the materials are set, I can restore the object. A control panel of the 3D scanner. There's an activation switch. Push the switch? Sure. Activating the enhanced 3D scanner. Please place the material you wish to have scanned on the scanner portion of this machine. Well, actually, don't have anything to scan yet, so... But I will take this first aid spray right here. Because I might need that later. Alright, User's Manual. 3D Duplicator User's Manual. Our new product, the 3D Duplicator, consists of two parts. 3D Scanner portion. This portion scans a 3D object. Simply place the material that you want to have scanned onto the tray of the scanner. The scanned object will be processed into 3D data, which will be transformed to the duplicator portion. Duplicator portion. If you place the material you wish to have converted on the machine, you can begin conversion based on the 3D data that was created by the 3D scanner portion. The conversion will be executed with complete data accuracy. The result will be an object precisely true to the original. Alright, you filed a user manual. So basically, it's a 3D printer. That's all it is. It scans what you want, and then it prints out a copy for you. So I guess that's pretty cool. The BOW gas ray. Flame rounds. Kind of weird that we're getting a rocket, or not rocket launcher, grenade launcher bullets whenever we don't have a grenade launcher. But you know, whatever floats your boat. Alright. Let's go in this room. Whatever floats your boat. Ooh, something right here. Security monitors are lined up here. These may have been used to monitor the prisoners. Probably. I don't know. Hey, Mr. Rock. Facts on the facility access application. Be sure to verify the content of the following facility access application form and add the applicant's name to the expected visitors list. Chief Prison Guard Room, Paul Steiner. I hereby apply for access permission for Prison Area D. Details follow. Visitor's name, Carl Grisham. Purpose of entry. Carrying the following materials. 1. New product sample from Metal Industries Co. TG01. Metal Industries Co.? That's the name of their... I assume the name Metal? Okay. That's an amazing name. Alright, 2. For a metal company. Very creative. Alright, 2. Various daily commodities ordered by the prison. Note 1, we'll use a transportation truck. 2, TG01 sample will be stored in a designated briefcase. I assume it's probably the briefcase we saw earlier. You file the facility entry facts. So I have played the game before, so I know what he's talking about. Oh.
Chris Redfield.
What are you doing here?
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah. Your siblings. Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What? I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Thanks. I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can. I'm sure of it.
Yes, he can.
No
I'm
way.
sure of it. No way.
He won't come. You'll just
He
end up
won't.
disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
What was that all about?
That's what I'm saying. Why is he so mad? So rage-filled. Alright, man. Oh, okay, so we got this. Take the hawk emblem. I didn't even mean to get that. Alright, obviously that's how we get into the central gate. The email to Leon has already been sent, so we sent the email. Alright, we also got another Angrabone, and we get to save over here. You can save your progress with this. Use an Ingrabon, heck yeah. PS2. Alright. Pretty sure it's a PS1 on my playthrough of the first one, didn't it? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it did, because I'm pretty sure it's just like an emulator of the PS1 version. Alright, anyway. Alright, what is our time looking like so far, Mr. Rock? Alright, I do think that actually this is like the perfect stopping point. I think we've kind of gotten into the game. We haven't gotten too far. We only killed a few zombies, you know? But then it's a good little stopping point. Alright, so I hope you guys have the bestest day ever. If you like this game, please like and subscribe where you like this video. Or the game, if you like either one, you know, whatever. Alright, I hope you guys have the bestest day ever. And I'll see you guys in the next video.